Look how phenomenal the sunset over London is. It's so pretty. So I'm about to head off for my first trampolining session. I love these shorts so much, they're so sparkly. I think I can just show up. If I can't, it's gonna be really embarrassing, and I need to find something to put on over these before I get there. So trampolining was so good. I got to stay for 3 hours because they have 2 hour-and-a-half sessions, but they let me stay for the whole time because it was quite quiet, and I'm starting to think, why did I ever quit? I'm so happy, it was so good. I just met up with Colette and she's on her bike, so she's just left me. Can you see her? Colette's struggling. You're right. This is my new home. So luxury. It's so big and open plan. Oh my god, that was so good. So I'm gonna go to the library today because I need to catch up on work and do stuff. I was supposed to go with my friend Imogen, but she's not coming now. So I'm gonna go on my own. I'm quite tired. I don't have anything else to do today, so it's kind of weird. I don't like not having plans, but you know, whatever. Also, my neck and my back and just everything is in so much pain after yesterday. I mean, I stretched and it seems to not do enough. Like, let's see if I can still touch my toes. I don't even know if you can see me. Let's try this. Oh my god, my legs. Oh my god. I'm in so much pain. I didn't really get any work done because I'm just not in the mood and I'm quite tired, so I'm just gonna go for a walk and get something to eat and yeah. I need to sort this camera out because it's just fallen over. Hell yeah! So, I don't even know how to talk about this or how much I should talk about. I'm feeling really weird at the moment. It's a strange feeling. Not necessarily in an unpleasant way either, just so I had some bad news on Sunday. Don't worry, no one in my family's died, it's nothing like that. It's kind of just like to do with a personal thing. And I was incredibly upset about it. If you were with me at Comic-Con on Sunday night and you saw me just leave really abruptly, not looking very happy, there you go. And I went straight to my friend's house and I just like went and cried. And then the next day I woke up and I felt okay, despite the fact that this was something that I had desperately not wanted to hear. And I felt alright, and I still feel alright. Unless you're one of a very, very select number of a few people, you probably won't know that the last 6 months I've not been very happy. Which kind of explains why I haven't been able to commit to YouTube stuff. If you watch my university room tour video, I like seem like I'm in a really bad mood, and it's all like related. And it's for a reason. It's not like, oh no, Gio's got depression. No, she fucking doesn't. It's like there was an event. I mean, there was like an event in time that happened, and then I was really unhappy for a long time as a direct result. It wasn't random, which is what depression is. And I'm the sort of person who, if I am like kind of emotionally attached to a situation or something, and a possible outcome or anything like that, I will be very self-sacrificing and dedicated to that. And essentially that I found out that something that I'd been kind of dragging myself emotionally through the gutter for, in the hopes that things will work out in my favour, there's no way of them working out in my favour, is probably the more like vague way of putting it. The thing is like, even though things haven't worked out the way I wanted them to, and the way that I was always kind of afraid of things happening, I almost feel like I've had closure, and it's like the first definite truth that I've had in half a year. And even if that's not what I wanted to hear, it feels so good to have that. It feels so good to actually know what the situation is when it's the situation that's affecting me the most emotionally. Like, if you imagine it, there is some situation that you know you are in and it's really affecting your emotions, but you actually don't know what the full situation is. That's hard when it's a very personal thing in your life and you have no control over it, and you don't even know what it is that you don't have control over. And that's really very difficult, and it requires a lot of emotional stamina. And now I actually know what it is, and it's not what I wanted, but it's truth, and it's definite and it's closure, that partly feels really good. And I feel like maybe in like a week or so I'll get really upset about it again, but for now I don't even know. I don't even know how to process it, because I know that it's a situation that subjectively makes me really upset because it's not what I wanted to hear, but it's like a shock factor upset. It's not a I'm gonna completely obliterate my well-being, my emotional well-being for half a year in the hopes that things work out in my favour. It's like a sudden shock factor upset, and it's very strange. But a really horrible thing is that sort of at the beginning, like I'm a very open person, and I get very, very stressed and upset and start to not deal very well if I can't talk to other people about my problems, or if I can't share things. One thing that I have discovered about myself since coming to university over a year ago now is that I'm incredibly extroverted. I remember telling my ex-boyfriend that I was a massive introvert, and he laughed in my face. And so I started to realise that actually I was a massive extrovert. And so I don't deal well to keep everything in for myself and stuff like that. With this situation, after sort of a short amount of time at the beginning, I kind of started to realise that people were getting really sick of my shit, and they were getting sick of my problems, and they thought that I didn't really have much of an excuse to be upset anymore. And people deal with emotions differently, and if you're like me and like I don't get upset about a lot of things, it takes a lot for me to get upset over something, but when it is something, I'll be upset for a really long time and quite intensely. And it's the same like for like feelings about people. Like I'm one of those people who I don't just get like crushes. I get very, very invested in someone very quickly, but it happens very, very rarely. So that's kind of how I work emotionally. But so what I did was I decided that I would just hide it from some of my friends. There were people who I spoke to who I would like swear to secrecy, and it kind of made them a bit stuck, because they'd be like, but you need to speak to this person. I'd be like, no, because that will make things worse, because the whole point is that I'm keeping it from them. And that's really difficult, and that's actually very emotionally jarring, and it's hard to keep up with. It's exhausting and it's upsetting, and knowing that I was deliberately putting distance between myself and one of my absolute best friends in the world, but that I had already done the maths in my head and deemed that to be a lesser evil than to actually be open about the way I feel because of the potential consequences of that. But now those consequences don't matter, and so I've managed to kind of reconcile with this person. I mean, we were still like best friends, we were still hanging out all the time, but it's like there was deliberate distance that I put there because I was scared of information getting to him. And now we've put everything back in place and filled in the gaps, and I'm so happy. And I feel like I'm getting really emotional about this, and I don't mean to. It's the whole last couple of days have been really intense for me because I've found out a lot of stuff, and it's kind of the most closest situation to me and has been for a really long time. And a lot of quite significant things have happened in relation to that situation over the last 2 days. So I feel quite not even emotionally overwhelmed, just sort of like I have to kind of acknowledge the way I'm feeling in order to actually understand it, because I still don't. And I'm really happy that he and I have sorted things out, because I was openly upset about the fact that I had to make this difficult decision to put distance between us, and it caused issues for me because I felt like my 3 best friends at uni, I just felt like it wasn't the same anymore because I had deliberately chosen where I was going to stand, and I knew that they were worried about me ultimately because I'd decided the structure of how I was going to deal with these things. They didn't really have a leg to stand on, they couldn't do anything about it. And I don't know, if they ever see this, they're going to be like, oh my god, Gio, you're so gay. They're like the best friends I could ever ask for. I'm so scared. Like, one of my things is that since over the last couple of days, I've slowly been trying to let people know who I've gone to for support over the last half a year what the situation is now. And I'm so scared of people thinking I'm stupid, because there'll be people who said, oh, but Gio, this is the way that the situation is going to play out, and I didn't believe them, and it turns out that actually a lot of them were right. And I'm really scared of people just telling me or thinking that, oh man, see, she's just stupid. I think I'm just really grateful that I have loads of really amazing friends who have, in most cases, unrelentlessly been there for me when I've really needed it. And I know I would do the same for them. And I kind of feel bad that I feel sort of like I've exploited their kindness because it didn't really matter anyway. And I don't know. It's a difficult situation. It's hard. It's emotionally hard. But it is what it is now. All I can do now is be the best Geo that I can be. As fucking stupid and awful as that sounds. I'm getting like emotional now, and that's not what this was for. I just think I needed to put stuff in words. So, sorry about that. I am going into Central because I'm going to go meet my friend Grace. And we're just gonna go Starbucks or some shit like that. Although I think I'm gonna change my shirt because I'm wearing my uni shirt, but I'm going to her uni and I don't want to get beaten up. Everyone. I'm not really sure what my plan is for today. I have to go to the doctor's very shortly. Wait, what time is it? Yeah, I've got some time. Yeah, I have to go to the doctor's very shortly. I'm having a blood test and an ECG. So that's gonna be fun. And then I think I'm gonna come straight back because I'm not gonna hang around in Central. And I'm not really sure what I want to do. I was thinking of filming a YouTube video today, but I haven't planned one. So I think I need to plan one and then decide if I can be bothered to do my makeup and everything. And then I might do some work later. I'm feeling it's going to be a little bit of a boring day. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I just realized that my doctor's appointment is 20 minutes before I thought it was, which means I have to leave now. I was just looking at my clock and I was like, oh shit. So I'm back from the doctor's. Everything was alright. I had some blood taken and that's being sent off for testing, and I had an ECG, which I've never had before, but that will turn out fine. My heart is totally normal, which is good. So now I'm home. I think I'm gonna do some editing because I've got another like daily vlog thing to put up, which I've mostly put together but I haven't finished. And then I'm probably gonna plan and maybe even film a video. I've been invited out to go out later and I'm still undecided as to whether or not I want to go, so I'll think about that. I'm quite tired. It's rendering. God, it's gonna take a while. I'm way too tired to go out. Fuck going out tonight. I'm so tired. Today I'm gonna film a video. Yay, I'm excited. I haven't filmed a video in a while. It's been like over a month since my last one. And then yesterday I was like, yo, I'm gonna actually pay attention to YouTube now. I got nothing to lose, so filming today. Getting ready to film. Just gotta sort out my memory card stuff and then I'll be onto it. Okay, it's all edited, so now I'm just rendering my new video. Hey, that me. I need to go and buy some food because I'm really hungry. I'm trying to be healthy at the moment, but I'm really feeling pizza. I haven't had pizza in a while and I kind of want one. Okay, I don't know why I didn't bother to look out the window before I just went, but it's raining quite a bit outside and I've come back to try and find my umbrella and I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. It's not here. Oh my god, you guys. I want my pizza. I found it, so let's go. It's so gross out, you guys. Oh my god, it is cold. You can tell that winter is here because I am freezing. I'm really cold, and also all the internet has gone out and I don't know why. It's not working. And my iPad, my phone, the Wi-Fi's not working on my phone. I don't have any internet. I don't know what to do. Going crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so the internet came back and then I started streaming and then it's just fucked. It's just fucking... What is this shit? Why can't they just sort this fucking shite out? I should not have to deal with this stuff in the middle of London. I'm streaming for the first time in ages. I'm streaming some Overwatch. There I am. And here's my chat. Hey chat! I finished my stream. Oh my god, that was so nice. I love streaming so much and it's been such a long time since I've done it and I had loads of issues trying to set it up today, but it was really fun to do it. I'm just really tired now, which is why I ended it. So today is a really scary day because today is my first day of adult gymnastics. See, I'm really scared because trampolining is something that I've had experience in before, and I know what all the things are called. I can tell you what a Rudy is or a Barani, but like gymnastics is something I know about because I've read about it and I've researched it and stuff, and I have an interest in it, but it's not something I have any experience in. So I'm really, really worried about that. I'm worried I'm going to show up and just be awful and just be so crap. And I also have this thing where I'm really bad at starting things, not in the sense of it takes me a lot to encourage me to start something new. If I want to start something, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, hence why I'm doing it. But I'm really bad at like going somewhere and not feeling awkward. Like I get really worked up about, oh my god, I don't know who to speak to, I don't know who to pay, I don't know what door to go through, I don't know where I'm supposed to wait. Like I get really worried about that sort of thing. So I'm definitely working myself up over that. So I want to give myself a little bit of a head start, so I'm gonna stretch here. I mean, it's actually, the session's not for like 3 hours, but I don't care, I'm paranoid. So I'm gonna stretch here. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just really worried I'm gonna be so inflexible. I haven't warmed up and I have just eaten, so bear that in mind when you see my shitty stretches. Okay, I'm ready. There's not like a dude out there and I'm really worried he can see me. Oh my god, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, that's my warm up, I'm done. I've just eaten. I'm gonna throw up if I do that anymore. Usually after I've warmed up I can get my hands like properly on the floor, but we'll see. Okay, I managed it. Now I'm just gonna shake out my legs and hopefully that did something. I was going through these things where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna exercise and I'm gonna get fit, because I'm so not fit. I'm always like, I'm gonna stretch every day. Now I've actually gone back to gymnastics disciplines, I kind of feel like I should. So now I'm home, I think I'm gonna do some editing. I'm about to leave, but my friend made this song and I'm obsessed with it, so I have to listen to it before I leave.
That's it, good, good, good. Yes!
I just had my first ever gymnastics lesson. It was so much fun. I was so scared, but it was so much fun. And people were like surprised that it was my first ever lesson of gymnastics, which just made me feel less nervous. I'm excited to go back. Yeah. On one of my somersaults, I hit my arm really hard and it feels super bruised and you can't actually see anything. But tomorrow this is absolutely gonna be like bright purple. So I'm gonna head into Central and go meet up with one of my friends because it's fireworks night and I don't want to be sat in my flat on my own. I'm wearing like a hoodie over the jumper because it's so cold in London at the moment. It's like 6 degrees out and it's freezing, but I'm still wearing these, so you know. I am completely dead. My friend and I just walked so much, so that's my exercise for the next year done. I'm gonna finish this vlog today and hopefully finish editing it today, but I am in so much pain, guys. I woke up today. It's not even because of the gymnastics yesterday. I felt totally fine after that, but I went for like a 9-mile walk afterwards with my friend and my legs are not forgiving me for that. And also I bruised my arm yesterday, can't even see it. And that's just, I'm just in a lot of pain. I'm just, ow, oh, every muscle in my body is telling me no.